children. Today we are going to start third part of the chapter, Reaching the Age of Adolescence. We have already studied what is the meaning of adolescence, what changes take place during adolescence, and also what are the different hormones which are responsible for our growth and development during this stage. Today, new topic for the chapter is how is the sex of the baby determined, whether the child born will be a boy or a girl. In human beings, inside the fertilized egg or zygote is the instructions for determining the sex of the baby. This instruction is present as the thread-like structure called chromosomes. These chromosomes are present inside the nucleus of every cell, which we have already studied in the chapter Cell. All humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes in the nuclei of their cell. Now, out of all these 23, one pair of chromosome is called as sex chromosome, which determines the sex of an individual. So these two chromosomes out of 23 pair of chromosomes are sex chromosomes. That is, one pair is sex chromosome. These are named as X and Y. In females, there are two X chromosomes. That means the pair of chromosome, sex chromosome present in female is XX, whereas in males they have one X and one Y chromosome. So that means, you can see here, the gametes have only one set of chromosomes. The fertilized egg always have one X chromosome. So out of the pair, there is a pair of sex chromosome, but in gametes, out of the pair, only one chromosome is present. So therefore, as in females, there is XX pair of chromosome, but in the egg, out of these two X's, there will be only one X chromosome. Same is with the sperm. In males, the pair of sex chromosome is XY, but in the sperm, there are two types of sperm. One may have X chromosome and other which is having Y chromosome, because out of these two, only one is carried by the gamete cells. So, from the pair, only one chromosome is present in the gametes. In case of females, as both the chromosomes are X, the egg will always have X chromosome. But in males, the pair is XY and gamete always have only one chromosome. Therefore, either the sperm will have X chromosome or it will have Y chromosome. Therefore, there are two types of sperms, one with X and one with Y. Now, what happens during fertilization? As we know, fertilization means fusion of male gamete with female gamete. You can see here the egg. Egg is always having X chromosome, but the sperm are of two types, one with Y and one with X chromosome. Now, in case this egg is fertilized by a sperm which is having Y chromosome, when they will fuse together, it will result into a pair which is XY. And we know XY, when we have XY pair, the sex of the individual will be male, right? Same way, in case the X chromosome in the egg this egg is fertilized by the sperm having X chromosome. If such a fusion takes place, this will result into a combination like XX. And XX is for females, therefore the child born will be a girl child, right? So therefore, it depends upon the sex of the individual. In human beings, it depends upon which sperm will fertilize the egg. If the sperm with Y chromosome fertilizes the egg, it will result into a boy child. And if sperm with X chromosome fertilizes the egg, then it will result into a girl child. So it is determined by the chromosomes. Now, reproductive phase of life in human, as we all have studied, that this starts from puberty. From 12 to 13 years, this reproductive phase starts, and the reproductive system starts developing and becoming mature enough and gets completely ready for reproduction by the end of this phase, that is about 18 to 19 years. In females, the reproductive phase of life begins at puberty and generally lasts till the age of approximately 45 to 50 years. So it remains from the adolescent to about 45 to 50 years. One ovum matures and is released by one of the ovaries once in about 28 to 30 days. So every 28 to 30 days, one ova is released from one of the ovaries. During this period, the wall of uterus becomes thick so as to receive the egg in case it is fertilized and begin to develop. So as we have already studied in the previous chapter, in case fertilization takes place, the zygote which has developed into embryo, that embryo gets attached to the uterus wall. So every month uterus wall becomes thick to receive this fertilized egg. But what will happen in case the egg is not fertilized? Because every month the egg is not going to get fertilized. So when fertilization does not occur, the released egg and the thickened lining of the uterus along with its blood vessels are shed off. This causes bleeding in women, which is called menstruation. Menstruation occurs once in about 28 to 30 days. The first menstrual flow begins at puberty and is termed as menarche. At 45 to 50 years of age, the menstrual cycle stops and then it is called as